up, homies? What's up, guys? Just now leaving the house. Gotta be up in Bellevue. What's up, Joshua? I figured I'd do a live stream. I slept pretty good last night. I'm taking what John said to heart in one of the community posts. And I'm going to explain that in this live stream. And then this is going to be the way I do my channel from now on. John said, you know, what did he say? His exact words were, yeah, I shaved it last night. New shave, new me. It ain't clean shaven. I still got, you know, scrub, but it's yeah. I ain't doing the stupid YouTube drama crap anymore. I got too much content to put out. So from now on, I'm not mentioning any of the YouTube drama stuff anymore. I'm just not gonna do it. I don't got time for that on my channel. I got too much other stuff, too much other cool stuff that I want to cover. I got a video coming out today at 9. It's already premiering. It's already got 4 likes. So go pound that like button and pound that subscribe button, because it's gonna be a freaking awesome video. I know tons and tons of you guys have requested and asked me multiple times, Brian, what's it like having an old truck? Is it hard to find parts? Is it this? Is it that? How's the ride on the new Springs? Yeah, I'd say she's riding great. Definitely a lot better. When I'm turning, I don't notice any loud popping noises, so that's good. So that's where we're at right there. You know, I'm happy. I slept good last night. You know, I took what John said to her. He said, don't let it bother you. There's many paths to success, and you're clearly on one. You know, I'm just paraphrasing, but that's roughly what he said. Yeah, in a few minutes, that's a video. I'm pretty sure I set it to premiere at 9 p.m. So it should be in an hour or two, because it's what? 6:40? Hour, 20 minutes or something. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to everybody coming on and watching this. I just wanted to say, oh, it's 8:40. Oh yeah, then in 20 minutes. But I thought it was only 9 my time when it premiered. I'm pretty sure it's just 9 my time. I'm in the hut trying to fix a rubber AC line, fitting some hose clamps. There you go, Blake. I wish I had that problem. I don't even have any AC hoses on this truck. So, summit dump truck. That was a plain dump truck. Anyways, we got a good day today. We got both trucks rolling. We got the super dump. He's gonna start off hauling sand. And I'm just probably gonna be doing 2 loads today, probably 2 loads. Same as the other day when I was on the live stream. I got haul out 1 load of rock, and then I gotta haul out 1 load of concrete. And then that's probably it. Sweet. I love it. Love it. Did I get my hair cut? No, I didn't get my hair cut. Hair's the same length. I just shaved the beard off. I just trimmed it down. You can see if I'm up close, I got the stubble going on. How has the corona affected my business and my channel? It had me nervous in my business for a second there, but the corona's all over. I mean, the rioting took its place. At least that's how I feel. And lucky enough, I was very fortunate when my main customer stopped having work because of it. I was fortunate enough to pick up another customer that it hadn't phased, or they still had enough work to hire me. So I honestly wasn't affected at all by the corona, except for the fact that I got a better deal on my brand new dump truck. And as for the YouTube channel, I don't think corona has affected my channel at all, except for the fact that people have more time to watch YouTube. But I'm not sure if it's the corona that prompted all the new subscribers, or if it was a super dump. And I'm pretty sure it was a super dump, because everybody wants to know about the super dumps. Like, nobody knows anything about them, because there's only 1 or 2 states, 3 states that actually use them. So whenever somebody sees one, they're like, oh, what's that thing on the back of that? That looks like, you know, nobody knows. It's so foreign. It's so cool, you know. We're like one of the first states to do it. Yeah, there have been a lot of trucks sitting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say that there haven't. But my trucks aren't sitting. I got both trucks running today. I would have had both trucks running yesterday, except for we got rained out at the beginning of the day. We got rained out, so what I did was I went and dropped this truck off. We got this fire truck going out. We got totally lost my train of thought. I just didn't notice any slowdown. You know, I haven't slowed down in any work. My customers have said there has been a slowdown. I haven't noticed it though. Which states do you use the super dump? I'm in Texas and never seen them here. They definitely use them in Texas, because that's where Strong Industries is out of. They use them here in Washington. What makes a super dump special is the arm in the back that goes down. It allows a single straight truck to carry almost the amount of weight as a truck and trailer. You can do it, Blake. You can do it. They're kind of new. They used to have them a long time ago, and then they finally perfected the science behind it. And so I would say the last 5 years they've been making a real big bang here in Washington. Like, everybody's buying them, and I mean everybody. All the big companies are buying them. You know, every single company's buying them. They don't look too perfect. Yeah, they haven't perfected it yet. They thought they figured it out. They figured it out good enough to get the job done, but I mean, it's nowhere near perfect. You got that right, Blake. Yeah, it's a work in progress. You're probably only going to see them in the city, mainly. It's kind of a city truck. The reason is there's no room to park transfers. There's no room to park truck and trailers. You know, the city is just, the job sites are getting smaller, 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 and the trucks just keep getting bigger, 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 you know. But not the super dump. It's the same size as the triaxle, except for it's got the arm in the back that you put up. I'm about to do a video though, the truth of strong arm. What you need to know about strong arm or something, you know. They're gonna hate me. They're gonna hate me. They're gonna hate me so bad. But anyways, I just want to live stream and tell you guys that I'm done with the YouTube drama. I honestly don't care what any other channel says anymore. My advice to everybody, including myself, is the advice that Thumper's mom gave to Thumper in Bambi. And that's, if you don't got nothing good to say, then don't say nothing at all. That's my advice. And I'm going to stick with that advice from now on. The haters are going to get not a single second more in my channel. They're just not going to get a second more. I'm giving them too much time. Yeah, man, I don't need that extra negativity, Wayne. Yeah. She's up. I mean, she's got to be clout chasing. That's the only thing I can think of, because I posted a message on my community board showing three different screenshots. It's all compiled as one. But I asked her and said, who's calling me a liar? And she never responded. You know, that was the ghost, the crickets one, right? And then I showed you guys the Brandon loves Antifa or whatever, or Antifa loves you or whatever. And then I got this other troll on Instagram saying, oh, you're the hater, you made a whole video about Dominique. And I'm like, no, I didn't make a video about her. All I did was hop on a live stream and talk about how she called me a liar without telling me anything about being a liar. Anyways, I just wanted to explain that little community post so you guys can understand it. There's 3 different comments or 4 different screenshots. It's kind of confusing because there's no lines in between them all, so you know, listen, I explained it to you, you're not going to really understand it, but yeah, I'm done with the YouTube drama, man. I'm not in this for money, I'm in this to help people, you know. I've been in this YouTube game to help people since day one. Since day one. Good morning, David. Grown up. I mean, I commented on a whole bunch of her videos, you know, about good stuff, you know, trying to, you know, create some sort of friendship, you know. You know. And I was gonna help promote her channel like Justin was. You know, like I've done for Blake. I was gonna throw you guys her way, you know. I just wanted to see a little bit more about what she was about. I want to see if she was going to stick around in the dump truck community on YouTube. Because, I mean, a lot of people, and I mean a ton of people, they do 1 or 2 videos and then they just can't, they can't stay constant. It's hard. It's so hard, you know. Finding things to talk about. I mean, I'm lucky I got a lot of stuff to talk about because I've been in the game for a while now. know. But it's hard for them new people to find new content to talk about unless they're copying you, you know. Which I'm okay with that too, you know, as long as they say something like, hey, I got this video idea from Brian. This is my take on that. You know, I'm cool with that. You know. Now, I was actually going to help promote her channel. I just wanted to see if she was going to stick around, you know. I thought it's cool, you know, that an actual female is talking about what we do, you know, which is, you know, females in the trucking industry is almost zero. You know, it's very low. And then, you know, the dump truck industry seems to have more females than any other trucking industry, I will say, that I've noticed. It's either freight or dump trucking. And that's because you don't really have to do nothing. It's like kind of a lazy trucking job. I mean, you're not going to see a female on a roofing truck. Never. You will never see a female on a roofing truck. I did that for 6 years. The only females I ever seen in that industry were behind the counter. Yeah, it's getting more. You know, I don't even think it has to do with the fact that it's manual transmission. I don't think females have any problem shifting gears. What I do think they have a problem is with staying away from their family. You know, females, they like their at-home time more than males do. I've noticed. They want longer leaves. They want shorter hours. They don't want to be in on the holidays. They don't want to be in on the weekends. They don't want to be in on the nights. From what I've seen. Now, whoa, dude. Freaking moron. Cut me off like that. Freaking the guy was like 2 inches from my bumper. And that cop didn't even do nothing. He's sitting right there. He didn't even do nothing. The dude literally almost cut into my bumper. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they can shift gears just fine. I don't think that's a problem with females. You know? The other thing is, and I may come off as a little sexist in saying this, but females like to have somebody to talk to, you know? They don't like talking to themselves. Like us males, we're kind of like caveman, you know? You know, we can go all day by ourselves, talking to ourselves, you know? Females, they got to be on the phone with their friend, talking about something, you know? I'm just stereotyping, throwing this out there. Seems like it's true, but I don't know. My wife's not that way. She doesn't really talk to a lot of people. She don't even talk to me that much. You know? I got lucky. I do know a dump trucker, another female. Actually, I know 2 other female truck drivers in Washington, and they're freaking rock stars. I got Different View Trucking. She's amazing. We're friends on Facebook. I've been at job sites same day she's been at job sites. She loves the Detroit. You know, she's a big Detroit fan. She rides motorcycles. Super cool. And then I got another chick that's, oh no, 2 more. She's the least. Lots of dump truck chicks. Then you got the super dump chick. She's got 4 super dumps herself. She's helping out. She seems cool. And then there's the, what's the other one? For these lights. The cop wants to see the lights. Let's see, what's another one? There's, see, talking about Different View. Then you got the super dump one. Then you got, there's one more. Why am I drawing a blank? Drawing a blank for some reason. I don't remember. I'll remember in like 10 minutes. But anyways, I definitely think females can drive dump trucks. There's no question about that. You know, I like the fact that she was bringing viewers to that side of the industry too, you know. And her channel was a little different because she was talking about the company driver perspective, you know, which I can talk about the company driver perspective too because I was a company driver, but I can't speak to any of the audience about being a female because I'm not, you know. So I don't know. I thought her channel was a great idea, and then she had to go and talk smack to me, you know, say I have a reputation of being a liar, you know, like, oh, that's, and then not even to say anything after that, then she just crickets. So I'm done with the YouTube drama, guys. I'm just, from now on, I got too much content to worry about. Today, we got the video coming out about how it's basically almost the whole video is about a conversation I had. Oh, you're not gonna let me in, dickhead? Freaking everybody's. This place on 167 is the worst. You got all these companies, or I mean all these vehicles trying to merge on at once. It's like a big parade, it never stops. They're all trying to merge. And they don't care if you're already on the freeway. They don't care that they're supposed to merge or they're supposed to yield. They don't care. They'll just keep going. They'll push you into the other lane if they want to. But back to my topic, before I got so distracted from that guy not letting me in. I got a video coming out today, 9 o'clock. It's basically a conversation I had with one of the parts suppliers that yeah, we run in both trucks today, John. It's a conversation I got with one of the parts guys that I talk to on a regular basis for parts, brake parts, airlines. I used to buy lights from them, and then I realized that they were way too expensive for lights, so I stopped buying lights from them. 9 a.m. twilight time, noon Eastern time. You guys are gonna love that video though. You're gonna love the content. Like, nobody is showing you a phone call of what it's like to own an old dump truck. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's showing you how hard it is to go out and buy a 35-year-old dump truck. I'm the only one, right? So that's one of the reasons why my content is so important to you guys, because 99% of you can't just go out and buy a brand new dump truck. For one, you don't have a pile of money just sitting there. You don't have $100,000 just sitting there. You don't have business credit. You don't have any of that stuff. And so you guys I have to show you guys what it's like buying an old dump truck before you get in over your head. So I did the video. I finally got the idea of recording a call. So I recorded a call when I was trying to find a part for this dump truck. And the guy's like, he basically laughed at me. He basically laughed at me for trying to find this part. So you guys are gonna really love that. So go watch that video. You guys gotta watch that. And pound that like button. Nobody is showing you that stuff. That's behind the scenes. Behind the scenes footage, basically. Right? My truck's interior is so beautiful. Thank you, A-Dog. Thank you. I buy old, cheap junk and make it nice because the bank won't let me buy nice, new stuff from the start. Yep. It's amazing you were able to get a nice 359. A-Dog, this truck was not nice when I bought it. And it still is pretty far from nice. I'll be honest. It's far from nice, but I'll tell you what, it's got all brand new running gear underneath it now. Like I just spent, let's see. Good morning, Checka. Thank you for the super chat. Ryobi is trash. Yeah, I'm not a Ryobi fan, man. I don't know. Their stuff just seems way underpowered. Like maybe like homeowner stuff only. Got that old Detroit wound up. I wish I could. I wish I could. The traffic's just so crappy that you can't really wind her up, you know. You can't really wind her up like you want to, you know. Oh, you got a taste of the Jake brake. I'm gonna give a yeehaw. I think I'm gonna do that from now on. I think that's cool. I think the lowest mileage vehicle I've ever owned had 100,000. Not the Jake brake, yeah. I still haven't got around to fixing it. Today, so happy about that. I got another video coming out. No, we're not on the same job, Blake. Hey, Doc. Hey, Rick. It's the simple things in life that make the day, man. It's the simple things, you know. Maybe I am. Maybe I do have a simple mind, and I'm happy with it, man. I like being happy. Oh yeah, back to Blake. He said he didn't own a car under 100,000 miles. Let's see. Besides my dump truck, I think the lowest miles I've ever bought was 100,000 too. That was the Escape, the Ford Escape that I got. Yeah, I know, Rick. I know. But sometimes it's better to be simple, you know what I'm saying? Like, the more you complicate stuff, the more headaches you get, man. That's why I'm done with the drama, you know? Can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all. That's where I'm gonna be from now on. You know, so Somebody wants to talk trash about me, they can talk trash all they want. I'm just ignore, block, whatever, you know. I've had so much negativity in my whole life, you know, I don't need any more. When I grew up, when I was growing up in elementary school, in junior high school, in high school, I was made fun of my whole time for that birthmark that I had. Like, every single day somebody had to say something about my birthmark to me, and it was always negative. Like, oh, you got a piece of crap on your forehead, or oh, you money, or you're Darth Maul, or, you know, I've heard it all. I've literally heard it all. Like, I just got to the point where I started throat punching people. You know, they said something bad, I was like punching them immediately. Like, I was done with the bullying. Like, I could have been that kid that freaking went to school and shot up the whole place. Like, that's how bad it was. That's literally how bad it was. But I remember when I was in elementary, one of my gym teacher, she said, you can make fun of those nerds all you want, but those are going to be the guys that are your boss in the future. You know, those loners, those nerds, those are going to be the guys that take that extra ridicule, that extra pressure, that extra bullying that you put on them, and they're going to use that for fuel. And that's going to propel them into something that you will never have. And I remember her saying that. And I used to remember thinking that, like, oh, she doesn't know what she's talking about. Like, I'll never be that, you know? I'll never be somebody's boss. And then all of a sudden, it just freaking broke loose, man. I just, in my spirit, man, my mind, you know, I was just waiting for the opportunity to hit the ground running and never stop. And I'm blessed to have captured it all on video, you know. I'm getting all emotional. I'm not even crying yet, but it's close. It was pretty dang close. You know? It's just nuts, you know? Now you're all stacked, get your game on. Amen to that, A-Dog. We're all game on now, man. It's full throttle. While others are running out of gas, we're laying on the throttle, man. We're going full speed. Full speed. This weather is crappy, man. It's not raining, but it's sprinkling so hard that, like, you can only see like 3,000 feet ahead of you. That from the image, but you can't see very far. Like, it just turns white. Yeah, it's raining. Is my Detroit an old leaker? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was born leaking, you know? My old girl, she's getting up there though now, like, she's got a lot of new parts. I just rebushed the whole back, new things on the back. I, you know, did the torque arms. I did new springs on the front, new bushings on the front. I just did drop axle bushings last year. You know, all new drop axle parts. Oh man, she's got a lot of new parts. I spent a lot of money on her. Yeah, it's amazing the torque numbers of new pickups. It's nuts. Hey, catch you later, Rick. Thanks for tuning in. And don't forget to make it a great day, man. Only you can choose to have a good day, man. People can't make you have a good day. They can't make you have a bad day. You gotta choose it yourself. You gotta choose that yourself. I'm gonna be all about that positivity in an industry that's all about being negative. There goes Super Dope Mavichuk. I think that's how you pronounce it. I can't. He's got a weird name. It's one of those names that always probably gets butchered. Just like mine. Vanduyn. But that's alright. Eventually people will know my name. I had a kid. He looked kind of like a kid. He was probably like in his early 20s. He pulled up in a green Ford Ranger. And he was looking at me. And he was looking forward. He was looking at me. And he was looking forward. And then he was looking at me. And then I pulled up. And he's like, "Hey man, I watch your YouTube channel." And he was like, "I work for this company and Goodfellow." I'm like, "Oh man, that's cool." You know, he's like, "I want to start my business." And I'm like, you know, good luck to you, man. Watch my videos, you know. You can do it. If you would have rolled up on any other dump trucker, they would have been like, "Oh, there's no money in dump trucking. There's no money in dump trucking." Look how fast my business has grown. It hasn't even been 3 years yet since I started. We're on the 3rd year now. We just started the 3rd year in May. In 2 years, I bought 2 dump trucks, 2 excavators, 2 trailers, a pickup, a dozer, a backhoe. 2 years, guys. 2 years. Being positive is very, very, very important. If you're a negative person and you're always dwelling on negativity, bad things will happen, man. That's just the way it goes, you know. I don't got time for that negative stuff anymore. I just gotta take a step back and just let the haters roll off, you know. Can you guys hear the fan? I just turned on my defroster. It's so loud. It makes funky noises. I've heard that hotshot trucking hotshots are very popular for loving cars. Toe Piglet is a good channel to watch. I love that guy. I watch his channel all the time. I'll shout him out. I've seen his content. He's always optimistic, no matter what. Like, even when he's having a crappy day, like something breaks, you can still see the guy's always positive. That's the stuff that I want to promote right there, the positive guys, man. Spanish police. A far ways away from home. Must be driving into work. Later, A-Dog. Go get something to eat. One way to keep repair costs down is fixing things when it first shows signs before it turns into major breakdown. Amen, Sydney. Amen. That right there is wisdom. That right there is wisdom. And you're going to see that when you watch this video that I've got coming up at 9. You're going to see that. You're going to see it. It's that exact, that right there, what you just said. I will say that exact same thing in my video. Almost word for word, Sydney. At the end of the video. It's down on the footer. I even wrote a little thing on the footer. I said, basically, you know, that if you catch these things before they get too bad, that's when you save yourself tons of money. You gotta be doing, not necessarily a pre-trip or post-trip, but you always gotta be looking at the truck. Look at everything. Everything. Look at everything. I can't wait to send out the shirts, guys. My wife's gonna do some investigating and see what the cheapest way to send these shirts out is. I was just gonna go to the postal service and buy a whole bunch of those envelopes that have the bubble wrap in them. That's how I've sent them out in the past, but my wife was like, I think you can get cheaper envelopes at Walmart or something. So she's gonna do some investigating. But I'm pretty sure, I'm not gonna promise it, but I'm gonna say they'll probably be out before the end of the week. So however long it takes to ship it, you know, just say a month, worst case scenario if you're in a different country. First time I ever seen that little truck. Lake Ridge Paving, super dumb. That one had a strong arm on it. Not the Maxwell. I got this shirt today. This is the 4XL for one of my buddy's employees. He's been working for him forever, and I wanted to give him a shirt a long time ago, but I never bought a 4XL. Like, I didn't know very many people with the 4XL. You know, those are big dudes, you know. Anyways, I got him a shirt. He's gonna love it. Yeah. He was the guy that was like, hey man, let me get that hat you're wearing. I'm like, what? I'm like, I've been wearing this for like a few months. I don't care, I collect hats, give me that hat. I'm like, okay. I told him to save it. One day it might be worth something, but I doubt it. Who knows? Who knows? It may be worth something one day. These t-shirts I'm sending out, they may be worth something one day. But you better wear it, man. You better wear them. That's all I'm gonna say. You better wear them. To bed, to work, out. They need to get worn. You know, if somebody asks you to say, oh, it's Brian, he's got a YouTube channel, you know, and then tell them whatever you think, you know. Hopefully it's good. Tight. Those guys look like they are doing alright. That's your size. Yeah. There's a lot of people on my channel that are like 4XL. Blew my mind. I didn't even know. Hell yeah, David. There you go. Yeah, for all your YouTube channels, do a live stream with it on or something. Do a video with it on. Show the love, man. Show the love. And if you send me a shirt, I'll probably wear it too. I think that's cool, you know? Camping, man. Camping is fun. What state are you in again, David? I grew up in the Boy Scouts and we went camping once a month. Want to have some shirts made, raise money for new camping gear. Yeah, it's hard to sell shirts, man. I've tried to sell shirts, nobody buys them. You know? I don't know, maybe I'm not cool enough, or I don't got enough swagger, I don't know. I've sold probably close to 100 though, but to me, that just doesn't seem like a big number, you know? Maybe it is a big number, but I haven't sold very many, you know? Pretty soon here, you know? Once I get enough subscribers, then we'll be able to have the Teespring at the bottom of the videos. And then, you know, I can do all my sayings and stuff that I like to say, you know. So who knows? I'd like to be able to sell t-shirts to everybody. Dang, Sydney. What part of Washington? We're on 405, nothing but brake lights. Well, when you have about 260 people, that's over half my channel. Make shirts with the Pete on them. I think you might sell more. That's a good idea. I may have to do that. Like, you just gave me an idea. You just gave me a good idea, David. I just got two ideas in my head. You know that thumbnail that I used for the introduction video of the new truck? How it's got the old truck and then the new truck, you know, right next to each other? That would be cool, like on one of the, you know, fluorescent color shirts, you know? That'd be super cool. Also, I don't know how we could do it, but like I posted that video of this truck when it was rolling coal. One of my buddies took a picture of me when I was driving to a job site, and it's got coal rolling everywhere. That would be cool. If I could do like a cartoon, kind of a cartoonish one of that, that'd be freaking sweet. Or if I could get the door logo done somehow, digitally, I think that would be sweet too. Yeah. When you buy something like that, the one with the peat rolling coal, I think that one could probably sell. That would be cool. They have to do that. Underneath it'll say orange peel or something. Alright guys, let's see what to say. I've been watching you since the beginning. It's nice to see a regular dude working hard and finding success. Steve from Ohio. Hey, thanks for watching, Steve. First time I've ever seen you comment. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Tried Canva. What's Canva? Oh, that must be like the software. Dang, 360 a day. That's per diem. I left a few comments in the past on your regular uploads. Maybe you changed your name or your logo on your channel. Have you done that? Yeah, Canva's a software. That's what I was thinking. When you said Canva, I'm like, I've never heard of that. It's probably software or something. And place it on my channel. Just the free stuff though. Are you any good at it, David? I'm not trying to offend you. Are you any good at it? If you are, maybe I'll send you a picture and you can try it and see if you see what we can come up with. My buddy Tim, he's really good at digital stuff. Like he made the logos for the bottom of my channel video. He made that logo. I'll have to check out your banner again. I don't think I've seen your banner on my phone. At one point, she was an amazing, I mean she still is, amazing artist, amazing, like her stuff, crazy insane, like the stuff she drew, props to her. That relationship did not last at all. Like 10 months, and then I'm pretty sure she broke up with me because her family told her to, which was kind of messed up. Mommy and Daddy said no, so, you know, whatever, it is what it is. I'm glad though it didn't work out. I mean, 2 weeks ago, can freehand about anything, even people get tattoos. Yeah, of course it was a chick, dude. I ain't gay. Yeah, it was a girl. I had a girlfriend. Amazing artist. Okay, here's my exit. You guys got me talking. I almost thought I missed it. She goes like crazy. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny right there. She even dated a guy that I became amazing friends with, and he dumped her though. Funny. funny as hell. It's kind of like that karma going around. She was so sad about that. SMC, SMC, SMC. Damn, they got 3 trucks lined up here just sitting. And then we got Nichols Trucking. I wonder if they're all going to the same place. Check this out, man. We're at the job site. Let's see. I gotta check it. What time it is? 7. Oh, dang. We're half an hour early. Well, that sucks. I didn't realize it's gonna be a half an hour early. That's all right. Better early than late. Yeah, no joke. No joke about that. That's okay. I can show you guys around the job site. I basically helped build this whole job site. I brought in all the material. I trucked out a lot of the material. Like, I did everything on the dump truck side of things, basically. Let me see if I got anything I can snack on. I'm kind of hungry. A few grapes. I'm gonna get out and show you guys the job site. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. As soon as I got hopped out of the truck, friggin' internet went away. Holy smokes, there's a little rabbit. There he goes. See him? Let's open this up. Check out this cell site. Isn't this friggin' sweet? It is just so sweet. I did a video when we were first here, backing into this and showing you guys all the perspective and stuff. This had a mound of dirt. Like, this was so built up, so much dirt there. I loaded it and trucked it out for 1 day straight with my buddy. Now look at it, you know. They got this road coming up here. They got to fill this in still. We got this all nice and pretty. We got these cell tower sites. Check this out. All this was built by Ridgeline Communications, and I did all the trucking basically, except for them. They did some of the trucking. We hauled out all the dirt for that. Look at these cell towers. They made it to look like a pine tree. That is so cool. You know, just check that out. So cool. So cool, guys. I take pride in the work that I do, you know, and I think it's so cool, you know. How many times have you guys driven past something that you did and you're like, I did that? You always stop and tell everybody, like, I put the roof on that house, or I built that cell site, or I did this, or I did that. And I don't know, I take pride in the stuff I do. So look at these. These are the fake tree branches. Are those cool or what? They look pretty real. This is fiberglass. Yeah, amen to that. This infrastructure is part of my legacy. Like, people are gonna look back 30 years from now and say, Brian built that whole cell site. Look at what he's building now. Like, you know, I've been here every step of the way, helping these guys out, doing all the trucking for this. You know, I loaded out all the dirt too, you know, just about. I even did a video. I got pictures and everything about it. People are gonna go back and they're gonna look at the 405 exit 9 parking ride and they're like, that's what it looked like? My grandpa was an operator for over 50 years. He's been gone for 10, and I still point out things around that he worked on. Right there, man. That's what it's about, man. That right there is so cool. You know, that is cool. That is definitely something to brag about. Something to take pride in. You know, that's what America needs. You know, people to take pride in the stuff that they're doing. You got 30 years from now, some people are going to say, man, I was a part of the riots in Seattle and Minnesota, and I burnt down the AutoZone. Some people, that's what they're proud of. Like, what? Seriously? That's what you're proud of? Like, I don't know. Jake's working good today. It worked all right. Tell your grandchildren you planted those trees when they were seedlings. Wish my Mac popped like that on Jake's. Yeah. I used to rebuild Volkswagen things for a living. Most likely 90% the ones I build parts for are still driving on the road. Make me feel good when I get on I-70 and think about my grandpa. Yeah, dude, that's freaking sweet right there. I'm on exit 9 of 405. Yeah, dude. My kids are always going to be talking about that same thing, dude. Because, like, I helped pave I-90 near Hyack. I helped pave the HOV lane on I-5 right next to the Tacoma Dome. You know? Well, one of the workers just showed up. Oh. That was a sour grape. Woo! Yeah. And think about my grandpa being a dozer pushing out the grades. Dude, that is so cool. It gives you a lump in the throat, man. It's hard to talk about that stuff, you know? At least for me. I get all emotional, you know? My grandpa never built nothing, but, you know, he used to manage the fuel department at McCord Air Force Base, you know. He used to manage all the tank farms and everything. And it was so cool to go back there and fill up those tanks that he used to be managing. It's pretty amazing at the ability we as human beings changing the world around us as necessary for progress. Yeah, it is amazing, you know. But then you also got these people that are just destroying stuff. What's up, Jason? I got you your shirt.
Nice. Hey,
You need me to move?
No.
Oh.
Hell yeah. VANDUYN trucking.
Yep.
So we had a little problem yesterday with our machine. Our hose busted and shit.
I heard.
We didn't get very much concrete busted up.
I'm gonna haul a load out of here first thing.
Okay.
And then he said by then.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Gotta wait for Josh to bring the tools.
Oh, he doesn't.
Big wrenches.
I got big crescent wrenches.
It won't. A crescent wrench won't fit in the hole. It's gotta be a
Oh,
wrench.
gotcha.
So as soon as Josh gets here, we were fixing that. Dumping them or hauling them are on their way. They just got on the 405.
Okay.
So,
And they're bringing the machine.
yeah.
They got room to unload it right there, but I should probably pull forward that way they can back in or yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully it'll all go good.
It will.
Yeah.
It will. I just got here. Things will start going better. I know I shaved it.
You did. All right, I gotta take a leak.
All right. He was happy about the shirt. He's been waiting for one for a while. Alright, let's catch up on these comments. Sorry about that. My grandfather did the same for Coastal Oil. Younger generation needs direction in their life. Character matters, Brian, and you have it. Love these ride-alongs. Thanks, Brian. Yeah, I like doing them, you know. Because it gives you guys behind the scenes stuff, you know, that I can't, you know, I'd love to video everything, but I just can't capture everything, you know. So, you're good at it? Oh, thank you. Sometimes I think they get kind of boring. I'll be honest. Some of these grapes are sour. Yeah, the younger generation, they do need direction, man. And a lot of people have said this, and people are going to keep saying it, you know. When you grow up, you need a father figure in your life. Somebody to smack you around when you're doing something stupid, and somebody to congratulate you. And the moms just can't do it the same way dads do, you know? I see your frustration with riots, but try to keep in mind why so many folks are frustrated. I don't condone unneeded destruction, but at the same time, I can sympathize with why folks are so frustrated. Oh, dude, I can definitely see why they're frustrated. You know, the police brutality thing, I mean, some of the police brutality is unnecessary. Is there a way to stop it? I don't think there really is. What you're going to have is when you give anybody a certain level of authority or power over other human beings, there will be abuse of power. There's no way around it. It's like the government, you know? Government is a necessary evil. You know? They're necessary, but it's evil because there will always be corruption. You know? So, you know, the way I see it is, you know, there's an amazing amount of amazing police officers. Amazing. There are so many that are amazing. You know, and then there are the few bad ones that everybody talks about. You know? The media, you know, they blow it out of proportion every single time. And I said, I'm going to keep saying it again. The media makes money off of these riots. The media makes money. These news networks, they make money off of this stuff. So they're never going to give it up. Yeah, Brian, Floyd was no saint. Amen to that. You're right, but makes me think we should rethink how we do some things that are clearly broken parts of our system. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely things that could probably be changed. Do I know what those things are? I have no flipping clue what things need to be changed to make things better. Because if I did, then I would be suggesting those things. And I don't think anybody really knows, because when people don't know what to suggest, all they do is throw fits about it. You know? They just go crazy. But none of them are stopping. I haven't seen a single video of, like, I'm just going to throw Black Lives Matters out there. I've never seen a single video of a group of Black Lives Matters kids getting all together and talking about what is the racist law, what is the racist part of the system, how do we change this, what do we change? You know, I've never seen a video of that. All I see is people going out there, they're holding signs, complaining, and complaining doesn't get you anywhere. You have to do stuff. You have to do something. Posting on social media ain't doing nothing. That it's just like Snapchat. You post it and then it disappears. It never existed. That's what that is. The problem is good ones don't stand up to the bad ones, which makes them on same plane. Yeah, David. I mean, here's the thing though. I get what you're saying, and I 100% agree with that. There are cops that need to stand up to their... The problem is they don't have the friendship that it takes for... Like, okay, let's just talk about this for a second. The Asian cop. You seen him, like, looking around like, nothing's going on here. He didn't have the friendship with that white dude that he needed to say, hey, man, that's enough, you know... For the white dude to probably not go even more crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I explain this without color? Like, okay, my friend's doing something stupid. If I don't want any backlash from him, I gotta be a good enough friend that he'll know when I'm giving him advice that it's good advice. You know, he probably wasn't on that level with his teammate. That's why he said, you know, I'm just going to let him do whatever he's doing. Nothing's going on here. You know, that's what happened. You know, so how do you change that? How do you make it so police officers police themselves better? You know? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. You know, and then there's the other thing too, David. Like, what if the guy that was kneeling on his neck is like a higher rank or authority than him, and he's you know, laying down the pressure, and then he speaks up, and then guess what? He gets his pay demoted or something, you know? Or the next time they go into a shootout, he don't trust the Asian dude anymore because he's like, he don't got my back. So, humans are too political. They're too emotional. We're not robots. You know, so you can't just program us to automatically do the right thing every single time. The problem is and I'm not justifying anything here by saying this, but the guy that was kneeling on him, he probably thought he was doing the right thing. I mean, how many times have you thought you were doing the right thing, and hindsight's 20/20, and you're like, man, I was dead wrong. You know? I was an idiot for doing that. Most of the younger generation are a lost cause. They grew up without learning any real job skills. Now they are so far behind. Tradesmen can't start at 30-ish. Yeah, a lot of the younger generation is lost because they didn't have parents that, you know, stood up and taught what was right, you know, good principles. Look at how many arrests are made in one day in the United States, and you basically never hear of anything going bad. I believe 95% of cops are good, great cops. I mean, it's probably higher, Lavrin. It's probably 99% are good cops. I've got to say also, rather or not George Floyd was a saint, the man didn't deserve to be choked to death in the street after he was already subdued. Nobody deserves that. Yeah, nobody's disputing that, man. We all agree. He didn't deserve to die, but the media's projection of him being a saint is far from a cry. I mean, he held a gun to a pregnant lady's belly. Like he was a dirtbag. Did he deserve to die in the way he deserved? No, he didn't deserve to die that way. We can all agree he was not committing a violent crime when it happened. Was he on drugs? Yes. So here's the thing you have to think about. If you're a police officer, you have experienced people going psycho at the drop of a pin. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. If you have been a police officer, guaranteed you've been subduing somebody and then all of a sudden they flip a switch and then boom, they're doing something else. Should he have put him in cuffs and threw him in the car? Yes, he should have. For whatever reason he didn't do that, he was still subduing him, yes, because he wasn't in the cop car, so he has to subdue him. Like, I understand that, because what happens is if you give criminals, and yes, George Floyd is a criminal, he has a big record, if you give them 1 inch, they will take a mile, especially if they're on drugs. And he was on drugs when they subdued him. Like, you can go back and watch the videos. He dropped a bag of cocaine on the road. Like, I seen the video. Like, he was high on fentanyl. He was high on whatever else it was. He was high. So, by saying that they can't continue subduing him, I don't believe that's true. I think they have to keep subduing him. Kneeling on his throat was not the best approach. I will say that. Definitely agree on that. They should have been kneeling on his throat, but they could have been kneeling on his back or something. They are saying that 40% of cops are cluster B narcissists. I believe it. Look at their haircuts, not to mention the amount that are gym rats. There's nothing wrong with going to the gym. I mean, if you want to be healthy, you got to be healthy, you know. I know a lot of good cops. Oh, some of these grapes are sour. I've had a lot of instances with cops, good experiences, and I've had a few bad experiences too. And if I look back, it was all about my demeanor, how I presented myself to the police officer. Oh, you're right, Sydney. Police are under the gun, because if they do anything, the media blows it out of proportion. You know, anything. I've seen multiple videos where the media is trying to depict the police officer as being a bad human being, and then the real evidence comes out, and then it was just the news, you know, network trying to portray a narrative, you know. don't think going to the gym is bad. I think that's a good thing. I think more people should do it. You know? Sharpton wants to stir the pot. Yeah, he does. Cut on it. So, I don't know. I don't know, guys. All I'm going to say is I hate the rioters. They ain't doing it the right way. You know? Destroying other people's property that had nothing to do with what's going on is wrong. They really want to make a change? They'll sit down at a table and start talking. That's how you make changes. You sit down at the table, face-to-face interactions. That's what changes stuff. The rest of these grapes look bad. Oh. Sour. So what are you guys doing today? What kind of job sites you guys on today? We got the easy money job site today. Anyways. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna sign out. I'll be on that I'll be in the chat section of that video that I posted today. It should be premiering at 9 o'clock. Hauling broken up blacktop. There you go. That's not bad. I like hauling broken blacktop more than I do concrete. That concrete stuff, man, it makes me worry. Anyways, guys, don't forget to pound that like button, pound that subscribe button, and check out the video that I got coming at you at 9 o'clock. It's going to be a banger. You guys are going to like it. Great behind the scenes footage. So, yeah, easy money. Easy money, Jeremy. Alright, guys, I'll catch you later. Stay safe out there.